This is Rich and Charlie again with the Operation Legacy Coaching Series, and we're talking about budgeting your time today. Exercise 11 on page 98 of the workbook. And Charlie, what's really interesting is the title, Managing Your Time. A lot of people don't really think about that, but we actually have the discretion to do whatever we want to do with our time. We can invest our time wisely, we can waste our time, we can procrastinate with our time. What's your take on that?
Well, Rich, you're absolutely correct. Every person on this globe only has 24 hours in a day, 168 hours in a week. When we waste our time, and I wasted a lot of time when I transitioned out of the Marines in 1971, I actually took 2 months, a little R&R, to relax, to just get rid of that military mindset for a moment. And but then I got serious about really wanting to find out where I was going to go. I wish I would have had a book like Operation Legacy back then, but that's history. When it comes to time, if you're not investing your time like you would money and expect a return, we're wasting time. And when you waste time, that's history. That's time gone. But that's one of the elements that everyone has. So when you think about your time, make sure that you have a daily planner. Now that's just one little aspect that deals with time. I have a daily planner, a hard copy at home on the desk, so the family knows exactly what my activities are. And when it comes to time, I have that same daily planner electronically on my phone, so that I'm always matching, and it helps me tremendously.
You know, it's been said that if you want to see what's really important to a person, you look at where they spend their time, you look at their calendar, you look at their day planner, and you look at where they are. And I have learned so much about time and how much really control and power that we have over time, where we can use it to our advantage. And when Charlie said he has a day planner, I'd like to say that my most important tool that I use in life is a simple to-do list, and I put it on a 3x5 card. And one side of the card is what I have to do for my work and occupation. The other side is what I want to do outside of work and with my projects. And I just spend a couple minutes each day. I make that to-do list, and as I go through the day, I check it off. And what I don't complete that day, I move to the next day. Gives me a sense of accomplishment. I have a drawer full of to-do lists that have been checked off. That also gives me a feeling of accomplishment. And it's really important to also take time to relax. Because we don't want people to think that you always have to be, intensely producing to be productive. Leisure and relaxation and the balance of that is very important in life to be healthy, and you'll actually be more productive if you actually build in leisure and relaxation into your life and into your activities. But we got other problems I'm going to ask you to talk about, which are time stealers.
One of the things about time is that we all have, again, 24 hours in a day. And if we're not focused on the priority of things that we need to do, especially in this transition process, if we're not focused, then we're going to find it very challenging to get everything done that we need to. On page 106, we have the life wheel. And you've got 12 pieces to that pie on page 106. You've got family, health, sleep, transportation, social, faith and spirituality, TV time, computer time, hobbies, finance, education, and any other thing we haven't covered. Now, if you don't have a daily planner, this life wheel, it's everything that you're about, everything that you do 24/7. So without a daily planner, you're going to find yourself scattered, unfocused, and very frustrated. And so one of those stealers of time is letting other influences outside of yourself take your time away.
Those influences come in many different shapes and forms. They come in things that can be used and very beneficial as leisure, but they can become time stealers. Watching too much TV, playing video games for too long, texting, Facebook. There's probably a lot of people smiling out there. These time stealers are distractions from our life plan, from our action plans. They can also become addictions and obsessions with us. If you're finding that you're missing meals and missing sleep because you're engaged in video games and they're designed to keep you coming back. Television shows medicate the mind, and that can be okay for relaxation for a short period of time, but if you do it too much, you actually become lazy and unproductive. And there's just millions of people in America that are sitting on the couch potatoes, texting, Facebook, so on and so forth. And it's just stealing their time, and it's stealing their dreams.
Exactly.
As well.
One of the other things, Rich, is on page 110, you have a time budget worksheet, and I'll show you that. It's a time budget worksheet that allows you, there are 3 columns. It allows you to document the current hours you spend in every area of your life wheel. Column in the middle is the desired time you'd like to spend. I used to drive many miles every day, and I wanted to reduce it, and it is reduced much now. And then the third column allows you to see how many hours you saved or how many hours you'd like to add. I also wanted to add more hours with my family. So as you're going through these exercises, it will allow you to adjust wherever you need to. Now, because you're in this transition process, today's picture in that transition process will be a little bit different once you find a job or a career, or you get into your business and you're a little more settled out of the military. So it may change for you, but this exercise allows you to adjust wherever you need to.
So I think that about covers it for me for this section. And do you have anything to add, Charlie?
No, just we're out of time.
Okay, we're out of time. Thanks. Come on back. We'll continue with the Operation Legacy coaching series and the rest of the exercises. Thank you.
More to come.